Hello everyone, welcome to week number 114, and we're coming to you from our other location in Malaysia. This is our school in Seremban, and behind me you can see our, what we call our famous red wall, which tells the history of our school here in Malaysia and connects us back to Wong Shun Leung and Ip Man in Hong Kong, but more about that another time. So, new location, new topic. We're continuing with our Chi Sau concepts, of course, but now we've already finished talking about the Laap Sau attack in Chi Sau. So today we'll look at the fourth of the entries or attacking techniques, and that's what we call the Cham Kiu Fook Sau attack, just like in the Cham Kiu form, only of course one hand does that Cham Kiu Fook Sau while the other hand does an attacking technique. So I'll invite Gandak to join me. He's wearing his multicolored clothes today, so he looks really sharp. All right, so when we roll in Chi Sau and we want to take another way in, what we can do, instead of coming on the inside with the Pak Sau or on the inside with the Tan Sau or coming over the top with the Laap Sau, the fourth option is to come from below and deflect your enemy out to the side. So as I said, this is the action that is in the Cham Kiu form, so we call it Cham Kiu Fook Sau to differentiate it from the regular Fook Sau from Sau. The trick here is that you can't do this one head on, because if I try to go head on, I cross my own hands and I give myself a bad position, which is going to be difficult to recover from. So what we do in the process of setting this up is we add a little bit of extra pressure, subtly, but enough to get our partner's Fook Sau hand moving a little bit more than usual, and then we recover from below and send that energy away. So without footwork first, I'm doing a little bit of a shift with my bong so I can come through and cover two hands with one. That leaves this hand for whatever else I might want to do here. Obviously, if you add a little bit of footwork to it, it will make it even more efficient because you take his balance as well, moving further off the center. Clearly, in a fighting situation, you're not planning to get your partner here and stick your hands underneath and try to come through. This is something that's kind of initially unique to Chi Sau because you're in a position where your hands are both committed forward and you can manipulate that situation to get through. But of course, in a non-Chi Sau situation, if you've collided and you can't get in here, using that Cham Kiu Fook Sau with the hips and the core would give you a way in. On the inside, same thing. Using the Cham Kiu Fook Sau action would give you a way to break the center and come in. So of course, we're doing it square on to get used to facing the target perfectly so that outside of Chi Sau, we can still use the same concept if we want to use it. And from here, obviously, I can do anything I want to follow because he's now not able to face me. So again, just to make sure the message is coming through loud and clear, I'm setting him up by putting a little bit of extra elbow pressure in my Bong Sau, and at the appropriate moment, I switch hands and fire. So I've got to move him off the center. If I leave him there, then I'm crossing my hands. But if I shift him a little, I'm not crossing my hands in quite the same manner. So now I'm free to come out. All right, so that's how we do the Cham Kiu Fook Sau entry in Chi Sau. We might talk a bit more about it next time. We'll see. Bye.